As our population has grown and advanced, we have seen an astounding increase in consumption of goods and natural resources. Oftentimes, we buy products and use our natural resources with no thought of where it came from, how it came to be, or what it harmed. Nevertheless, we live in an interdependent world that is connected through an unseen web of life. Whatever affects one directly affects another indirectly. Still though, many of Earth's population acts without mindfulness and stays unaware of the consequences of their actions. With this, we are fracturing life and jeopardizing Earth's biodiversity. Earth's biodiversity is at risk, however, it is the responsibility of every person to live within limits and be mindful of how we are connected to the Earth, all life, and the universe in order to sustain Earth's biodiversity. Today, overconsumption, along with unsustainable business practices, has led to a slew of problems for all Earth's creatures, including humans. We now face climate threats that are fueled by the demand for more and more products cultivated in unsustainable ways. With this demand comes deforestation and the cutting down of our precious resources, displacing and killing animals and humans alike. When we cut down our forests in the name of economism, it is a chain reaction that affects many, many different things. Not only do we cut down the lungs of our earth, but we also release the CO2 the trees caught in the first place. It's a double-edged sword that in turn not only reduces our forests and shrinks the land for other creatures, but it also contributes to greenhouse gas emissions. With the production of these natural resources, extra greenhouse gas emissions are released that thins our precious ozone, which intensifies the sun's rays, heating up the Arctic ice, which then melts the ice, making hunting extremely difficult for Arctic animals like the endangered polar bear. The point is, everything is connected and interdependent. This exists because of that. We must not take this for granted and be mindful of our actions and act with prudence, because in this web of life, we all work together and are codependent on each other. In essence, your being is not on your own accord. It is a byproduct of everything, including the food you eat, the chemical composition you are made of, and that in the end, it's all recycled into some other form of life. Taking concepts from Buddhism, understanding that you are a part of everything and that you are a byproduct of it just as it is to you, puts life in perspective a bit. The world is so much bigger than us as individuals, but we must embrace this feeling and become one with nature, all forms of life, and the energy that surrounds us all. Once we learn to lose the idea of the self, we can then create a greater collective spirit that connects our souls to the entire world, making us bigger than individuals, but a unified body of life, living in harmony with nature and caring for creation. Acting for the other is actually acting for yourself. So wherever you are in life, always think to act with prudence and mindfulness. Be attentive to the present and engage with loving kindness, because every action has a reaction, no matter how faint an act.